So some of you have expressed an interest in the 3D mapping that I do using my drone. I use a Phantom 4 Pro, and I have also used a Phantom 3 Pro to produce this kind of modeling, and they do a very good job. What you do is you fly a lot and take a bunch of pictures of it. The more pictures you take, the more accurate your map is going to be. Some of these programs, there's two that I mess with, will use video. This program, you upload only pictures, JPEG pictures to it. It won't take the video. And it will produce a model for you and a whole lot of information and a 2D scalable map also. And it's free. If you're not loading a whole lot of information, it's free. If you load up tons of pictures and it's a great big area, then they're going to start charging you per project, which is kind of nice. If you need it for a big project, they'd only charge you per the project. But you can get on Maps Made Easy and check out their information. But I have never had to pay for any of my projects. They're all small enough to where they just generate this stuff for me for free. And what I've got here is it's geolocated also. It's located on the site where it belongs. It'll even do a Google Earth model. And what this is not just pictures, this is a model. I'll show you what the model is. And you can see the area I was interested in is this area. In the detail there, you can see the hose on the ground. And I wasn't so interested in the front, and you can see holes in the model there. And this was done with 19 pictures is all. Typically, if you want it really clear, you do 30, 40, 60 pictures. But I flew this with a lot of video also, and used a different program that uses video. But I wanted to show you this because it's free up to a point. And it produces all kinds of information. It gives you the latitude, longitude. There's all kinds of stuff here. The flight time. It even gives you the weather the day that you were taking the pictures. So there's plenty of information here. These are downloadable. Here's a TIFF of a map that you can download. There's a JPEG. I usually use the JPEGs. They're smaller, and there's plenty of information there. There's all kinds of the colorized stuff. There's all kinds of things that you can screw around with here. I'll show you the preview of this model. And remember, this was done with 19 pictures. But you can see it's accurate enough for what I do. And now I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. I don't think that Maps Made Easy offers topos. Maybe they do, but I don't know that. I like to use this other program called Pix4D. And this one it's also free up to a point. If you want it to do more advanced features, then you have to pay for those, and you basically rent that program. This is the free version, it's a trial version, but it does plenty of what I want it to do. But if you wanted to do something like a topo, you would have to rent that, and you rent it monthly or you rent it yearly. And there is no limit to how many projects you can do within that month or that year. But you get on their site, Pix4D, and you can see the different services that they offer. And it's a downloadable program, so it's on your computer, and you load your images into it, and it produces maps also. So let's look at the same project, which it says I already opened, so it's telling me I'm an idiot. Let's go over to the map view, and it will geolocate it also, but it takes forever to get down in there, and you've got to give it information to get it to do that also. I didn't put that in when I generated this map, but this is the map, and it shows my flight patterns. So this is an animated fly-through. Produces a little movie, a fly-through of your project, which takes a long time to do, and that's fun to screw around with, but I really don't need it. So let's turn that off. But this shows you the flight path I took with the drone. And these are the pictures that I took, individual pictures, 19 of those. But then all this lower is videos that I took. And you can tell the program to use every other frame, or every frame, or in this case it's every 400th frame, because there's just a lot of information in a video. And it will show all the different pictures that it is using to generate this map. So let's turn on a few things, turn off a few things. Let's turn on the point cloud, yes. Triangle mesh, yes. I don't need the objects. It's generating that. And let's turn off the cameras, the ray tracing, and the tile points. And I think we'll turn off the point cloud also. Yep, okay. And there you can see the map that it generates. And this is the area that we're interested in. And this is really accurate. I mean, even the hose laying on the ground has elevation. Look at that. It's amazing. And so for the kind of stuff that I do, this is typically more than enough information that I need. They want to put a granny flat in here, a second dwelling unit. Driveway is going to come up through here, up the hill. We've got to cut some of this out of here. You can even get quantities off of these maps with some of the programs that they offer. You can take this and it'll give you the height and the volume there, and so it's pretty cool, some of these features. But really all I need is this elevation here and this elevation here and this distance, and that's all scalable, and I've got most of the information that I need. So there's just a ton of information that you capture off of these drones, and like I said, the more pictures you take, the more accurate the model is. It would clear up some of this stuff, but it's pretty cool. Now, to do the topos, you might be wondering, how does it do the topos? That program interprets what is vegetation and what is ground. And in this case, it would very easily interpret the vegetation there and where the ground is. So it cuts out a lot of that vegetation, and we give you a pretty accurate topo. Now, if it was totally covered with vegetation, I'm not sure it would do a very good job. But it would be close enough for most things that I do. But in this case, it would be very accurate. While I'm in here, you can also mess with your elevations. It shows you graphically in colors the different elevations. You've got a bunch of different options here. The altitude, topographical altitude, your thermal. There's all kinds of information in these photographs. You didn't know that your little camera that you use, take JPEG pictures, has this kind of information in it. Most cameras today, digital cameras, even your cell phone has this kind of information in it. But you take them with a drone and you string them together, and you can produce a pretty accurate image, location, weather. Very useful for planning and site development. So anyway, there you go. That's a very quick overview of what you can do with these images that you take from a drone. So if you've got any questions, send me a note and I will do my darndest to answer them. And if I can't answer them, maybe I can put you on track to where you can get some answers. Thanks for watching.